Hi students, today in this class we are going to discuss what is a relation. The last class we have discussed a Cartesian product. Now in this class we are going to discuss relations. Before that, let us recall the definition of a subset. Suppose consider the set A 1, 2, 3, B 2, 3 and C 1, 2, A. If every element of one set is also an element of another set, then the set is said to be a subset. Just see the elements of the set B 2 and 3 are also an element of the set A. Therefore, every element of B is also an element of A. Then we will write B is a subset of A. Like that, if you see the element of C 1, 2, here 1, 2, but here the element A is not in capital A. Therefore, C is not a subset of A. But in B, all the elements are also elements of capital A. But here the element A is not an element of capital A. Therefore, C is not a subset of A. Like that, A is also not a subset of C. Since all the elements 1, 2, 3, the 3 is here, but there is no 3 here. Therefore, 3 is not in C, therefore A is also not a subset. So subset means every element of one set also an element of another set, means the smaller set will be a subset. Now here we are going to discuss a relation as a subset. So what is a relation? Let capital A and capital B be any two non-empty sets. Non-empty set means already we have discussed there should be at least one element in the sets. A relation capital R from capital A to B is a subset of A cross B, satisfying some specified conditions. The very important word is subset of A cross B. Normally we will say a relation is a subset of the Cartesian product. A relation is the subset of the Cartesian product. So here we are going to define the relation from A to B. Therefore it is the subset of the Cartesian product A cross B. They are satisfying some specified conditions. A relation may be defined by some conditions. The conditions will be different from relation to relation. If X belongs to capital A is related to Y belongs to capital B through the relation R. Suppose they are telling X belongs to capital A and Y belongs to capital B are related through the relation capital R, then we will write the relation as X is related to Y. Symbolically we will write X is related to Y. That means X belongs to capital A and Y belongs to capital B, and the relation is capital R. So X is related to Y. Next one, if X is related to Y, if and only if X is related to Y means X, Y belongs to capital R. What is X, Y? The ordered pair. The ordered pair should be an element of the relation. Then when we will say X is related to Y, the same way X is related to Y, if it is given, means the ordered pair X, Y is also an element of capital R. For example, let us consider the set capital A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and the set B is equal to A, B. Now I am going to write a relation 1, A, 1, B, 1, B. I mean 3, B. 1, A, 1, B, 3, B. Now see the first elements 1, 1, 3 are the elements of capital A. See the second coordinates A, B are the elements of the set B. And A cross B, what is A cross B? The Cartesian product of A and B. Write all the cross products 1, A, 1, B, 2, A, 2, B, 3, A, 3, B is the Cartesian product of A and B. Now see 1, A is an element of A cross B. 1, B is also an element of A cross B. 3, B is also an element of A cross B. Therefore, every element of R is also an element of A cross B. Therefore, R is a subset of A cross B. Therefore, R is a relation from A to B, because the relation is a subset of the Cartesian product. Here also the relation is a subset of the Cartesian product. Therefore, R is a relation from A to B. Next, a very important note. Number first note, the domain of the relation. Second one, codomain of the relation. Note the domain of the relation, codomain of the relation, and range of the relation. They will ask 2 mark question to find the domain of the relation, to find the codomain of the relation, to find the range of the relation. So first one, what is domain of the relation? Look at this example. The numbers 1, 1, 3 are the elements of capital A, but we have not written all the elements of capital A. Here there is no 2. 1 and 3 only in the relation. Therefore, the elements belonging to the first coordinates, are the range, domain. Therefore, the domain of the relation is set of all x belongs to A such that x is related to y for some y belongs to B. எந்த x வேல்யூலாம் இந்த ரிலேஷனில் இருக்கோ அதை மட்டும்தான் நம்ம டொமைன் எழுதணும். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் 1 and 3 only in the relation. Therefore, the domain of this function is, the relation is 1, 3. The next one, codomain. Codomain means the second set. A relation from A to B means B is the codomain. So here relation A and B, the relation is defined from A to B, therefore B is the codomain. So the codomain of the relation is B. Whenever we write a function from A to B, B is the codomain. There will be no change. The next one, the range of the relation. What is the range of the relation? Like domain, the second coordinate such that x is related to y. See in this example, 1, A, 1, B, 2, A, 2, B, 3, A, AB, AB, AB. A and B are the second coordinates. The set of all second coordinate is the range. Therefore, range is the second coordinates belonging to the codomain such that x is related to y. The element should be in the relation. We will discuss some more example there. Some elements will not be there. So from this note, we conclude that domain of R is nothing but is a subset of capital A, and codomain is capital B, and range of R is a subset of capital B. If these three occurs, then R is a relation. If R is a relation means we have to conclude domain of R should be subset of A and range of R should be subset of B. If these two occurs, R is a relation. Next is an illustration. From the illustration we can explain the concept. Let consider the set A is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7 and B is equal to 4, 8. R is a relation defined by is less than. Is means we have to take one value from the first set, another value, then it will give one relation. Take one element. 1 is less than 4. 1 is less than 8. Am I right? 1 is less than 4 is correct. 1 is less than 8 is correct. Therefore, the two elements will be there. Like that, 3 is less than 4. It's also correct. 3 is less than 8. It is also correct. 5 is less than 4. No, 5 is not less than 4. So the relation will not have. But 5 is less than 8. Therefore, 5 is related with 8. 7 is less than 4. No, so it will not be there. 7 is less than 8. Yes, so 7 is related with 8. So how many elements? 1 is related with the 4. 1 is related with the 8. 3 is related with the 4. 3 is related with the 8. 5 is related with only 8. 7 is related with only 8 because 7 is less than 8 only will give meaning. Therefore, 1, 4, 1, 8, 3, 4, 3, 8, 5, 8, 7, 8 are the possible orders. So it is the relation capital R. Here the domain. What is domain? The set of all first coordinates 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7 is the domain. Range is the set of all second coordinates. What are second coordinates? 4, 8, 4, 8, 4, 8. So 4, 8 is the range. So here domain is equal to A, range is equal to B. But normally in all the questions, in all the relations, domain and the set may not be equal. Some relations they will be equal, and also the range and the codomain may not be equal. Some relations they will be equal. Very important note: if n of A is equal to P and n of B is equal to Q, then the total number of relations that exist between A and B is 2 power PQ. So total number of relations, it is one of the relations. Like that we can write any relations. So how many relations will be there? That's a question. Suppose a set A has P elements and B has Q elements, how many relations will be there? The last class, how many Cartesian products will be there? We have discussed 2 power P into Q. The same case here. Number of relations means the number of subset of the Cartesian product. How it becomes means it's a 2 power n of A into n of B, which is equal to 2 power P into Q. That is 2 power PQ. So it's very important. If n of A is equal to P and n of B is equal to Q, then the number of relations that exist between capital A and capital B is 2 power P into Q. The formula is 2 power n of A into n of B, which is equal to 2 power P into Q. Now another one, null relation. What is null relation? If a relation has no element, a relation which contains no element is called a null relation. Suppose I am writing R is equal to empty bracket. That means R is a null relation. Next, some note. A relation may be represented algebraically either by roster method or set builder method. So roster method means we will write the elements as 1, 2, 3, 3 like that. It is called roster method. Set builder method means a set of all x, y such that x belongs to capital A and y belongs to capital B. If you write like this, it is set builder form. So a relation may be represented algebraically means either roster form or set builder form. If you want to represent the function as a visual representation, arrow diagram is a visual representation. An arrow diagram is a visual representation of a relation, but roster form and set builder form are the algebraic representation of a relation. Now let us discuss example. Example 1.4. Let capital A is equal to 3, 4, 7, 8 and capital B is equal to 1, 7, 10. Which of the following sets are relations from A to B? Here we are given 3 subdivisions. We are going to check whether these sets are relation or not. What is the definition of relation? Relation is a subset of the Cartesian product. So if A and B are given, first we have to find capital A cross B. Then we have to check this set is a subset of A cross B or not. That is a question of finding relation or not. So let us take the first relation R1. What is R1? R1 is equal to 3, 7, 4, 7, 7, 10 and 8, 1. A is given, B is given. First find the Cartesian product of A and B. So A cross B is equal to 3, 1, 3, 7, 3, 10, 4, 1, 4, 7, 4, 10. 7, 1, 7, 7, 7, 10, 8, 1, 8, 7, 8, 10. It is a Cartesian product of A and B. The question number 1, R1 is given. Now check with the elements of R1 and A cross B. 3, 7, 3, 7, 4, 7, 4, 7, 7, 10, 7, 10, 8, 1, 8, 1. So all the elements of R1 is also an element of A cross B. Therefore, R1 is a subset of A cross B. Therefore, R1 is a subset of A cross B. So R1 is a subset of the A cross B means it is a relation, because our definition is R is said to be a relation if it is a subset of the Cartesian product. Relation R from A to B is a subset of the Cartesian product. Here it is a subset of the Cartesian product A cross B. Therefore, it is a relation. Question number 2. R2 is equal to 3, 1, 4, 12. Now 3, 1, 4, 12. Look at the element 3, 1. 3, 1 in is also in Cartesian product. But the element 4, 12, here there is no element ending with 12, because in the codomain there is no 12. Therefore, 4, 12 is not in A cross B. This 4, 12 which is in R2 but not in A cross B. Therefore, 4, 12 belongs to R2 but not an element of A cross B. That means R2 is not a subset of A cross B. If this 4, 12 also in A cross B, it will be a subset. But one element R which is in R2 but not in A cross B. Therefore, R2 is not a subset of A cross B. If it is not a subset of A cross B means it will not be a relation. Therefore, R2 is not a relation. Like the third relation, R3 is equal to 3, 7, 4, 10, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 11, 8, 7, 8, 10. Now look at here. In the codomain, there is no 8. B is a codomain, but there is no 8 and there is no 11. But here 7, 8 belongs to R3 and 8, 11 is also belongs to R3. The 11 is not in the codomain. This 8 is not in the codomain. Therefore, 7, 8 and 8, 11 are belongs to R3, but they are not in A cross B. But they are not in A cross B. Look at, there is no 7, 8 and there is no 8, 11. Therefore, they are not in the Cartesian product, means this R3 is not a subset of A cross B. This R3 is not a subset of A cross B. If it is not a subset of A cross B, means it is not a relation. So hence R1 is a relation, R2 and R3 are not a relations. When you are going to say it's not a relation, you have to mention the reason why it's not a relation. Because R1 is a subset, here R2 is not a subset, R3 is not a subset. Why R2 is not a subset? Because the element 4, 12 does not in A cross B. The same way, the elements 7, 8 and 8, 11 are not in A cross B. Therefore, R3 is not a subset. Therefore, R2 is not a subset. Therefore, R2 and R3 are not a relation. R1 is the only relation. There is another method to prove this is not a relation. So we have just discussed the elements of R3 and A cross B. One more thing, we can discuss the domain and range also. First we have to find the domain of R3. What is domain? Domain is a set of all first coordinates. So 3, 4, 7, 7, 8. 3, 4, 7, 8 is the domain. Like that. Range. What is range? Set of all second coordinates. What are the second coordinates? 7, 10, 7, 8, 11. So answer 7, 8, 10, 11. Now look at 3, 4, 7 is subset of A, but 7, 8, 10, 11 is not a subset of B. Therefore, it will not be a subset of A cross B. If it should be a subset of A cross B, now both the elements should be a subset of A and B. But here, the domain is subset of A, but the range is not a subset of B. That means R3 is not a subset of A cross B. So if it is not a subset of A cross B, means it is not a relation. So like this also we can prove this set is not a relation from A to B. Now another one example, important 2 mark question, example 1.5. The arrow diagram shows a relationship between the sets P and Q. Two sets are given. The arrow diagram is represented. So already last class we have discussed, last page we have discussed in the note. An arrow diagram is the visual representation of a relation. If arrow diagram is given, means it is also a arrow diagram is given. Arrow diagram is a visual representation of a relation. So arrow diagram given means it is a relation. You have to understand. So an arrow diagram shows a relationship between the sets P and Q. Write the relationship in set builder form and roster form. Third one, what is the domain and the range of R. So first one, we are going to write this relation as a set builder form. Second one, roster form. Third one, what is the domain and the range. So to write in the set builder form, we have to understand the arrow diagram. What is actually the arrow diagram? 5 is related with the 3, 6 is related with the 4, and 7 is related with the 5. What is the relation here? Some specific order, some specific conditions. 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. So if you say 5 is greater than 3, 5 is also greater than 4. But here only linked with 3. That means there is some other condition. So the condition may be 5 is 2 more than 3, 6 is 2 more than 4, and 7 is 2 more than 5. Therefore, we are going to assume, or we are going to conclude 5 minus 2 is equal to 3, 6 minus 2 is equal to 4, and 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. If you take the elements of P as X and the elements of Q as Y, then this 5, 6, 7 R belongs to X and 3, 4, 5 belongs to Y. Therefore, X minus 2 is equal to Y. இங்கே இருக்க வேல்யூலாம் எக்ஸாக எடுத்துக்கிட்டு இங்கே இருக்க வேல்யூலாம் ஒய்யாக எடுத்துக்கிட்டிங்கன்னா எக்ஸு ஒய்யை விட 2 கூட இருக்குது. அல்லது எக்ஸில் இருந்து 2 கழிச்சிட்டோம்னா என்ன கிடைக்கும், ஒய் கிடைக்கும். therefore 5 minus 2 is equal to 3, 6 minus 2 is equal to 4, 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. In the same way, x minus 2 is equal to y is the definition. If we know this only, we can write in the set builder form. Therefore, in the set builder form, R is a relation, is a set of all ordered pairs such that, what are the ordered pairs? X comma y. X belongs to the first set, y belongs to the second set. So set of all x comma y such that y is equal to x minus 2, because we have defined y is equal to x minus 2, where x belongs to P and y belongs to Q. X belongs to P and y belongs to Q should be, it should satisfy the equation y is equal to x minus 2. Next one, roster form. What is roster form? We have to write all the next one, roster form. We have to write the ordered pairs as a set. So what are the ordered pairs? So 5, 3, 6, 4, 7, 5 are the ordered pairs. 5, 3, 6, 4 and 7, 5. Therefore, the roster form 5, 3, 6, 4 and 7, 5. Now third question, what is the domain and the range? What is domain? Domain are the first coordinates. 5, 6, 7 are the first coordinates. Therefore, it is a domain. Range, what is range? Range are the second coordinate elements. 3, 4 and 7, 5. 3, 4, 5 are the second coordinates. Therefore, domain of R is 5, 6, 7. Range of R is 3, 4, 5. So hence we have solved example 1.5. Thank you.